Guy, can you perhaps start out by telling us about some of the cyber threats that New Zealand businesses are facing?
We've seen a rising tide in the severity and the frequency of attacks on New Zealand businesses. One of the greatest remains as ransomware against businesses. The infiltrator can encrypt your data and you can't get access to your bank accounts, sales lists, to your client lists. You can't trade. Hugely disconcerting and off-putting for a business.
I'm curious to know, what are the real and true costs of a cyber attack on a business?
A ransom that might be paid of $7,000 or $8,000 can probably cost $140,000 in terms of the recovery of the system, use of PR consultants, people to review the dark web after the ransomware has been paid to make sure that the data that has supposedly been given back actually has been given back.
And so how can having cyber insurance help?
The benefits of having cyber insurance is you've got someone on your team worldwide, so it's not about it being a particular time of day or ahead of a long weekend or even a Sunday. And that team of forensics, that team of ransomware negotiators, people who can manage your system and manage the response through having cyber insurance is huge for you.
How has the cyber insurance market changed recently? And then what are the impacts of this on businesses in New Zealand?
Over the last few years, the cyber insurance market and availability has certainly increased. More and more players are able to have an offering. They've got better products that give the purchaser and user of those insurances much better peace of mind that there's somebody there to give them a response when there's an attack hitting. That back office system of having people available to protect their businesses is a huge step in the right direction.
So what's the first step, Guy, if a business is interested in taking up some cyber insurance?
The best first step is to talk to your insurance broker. Your insurance broker is able to tell you first off whether there's any protection under your current policies. There's unlikely to be. There's certainly not likely to be any cover for business interruption or resurrecting your system following an attack. Don't let perfection get in the way of good. Your insurer, your broker, after you've bought cover, can actually walk you through some improvements and give you some best practice in terms of reducing your vulnerability and the threat of cyber attacks in your business.